If you're a Tesla long-term investor, we got to vote, and the endless comments that I got on my X account and YouTube comments on asking on how we can vote was overwhelming. I even did an X Spaces trying to go over on how you guys can vote and what I'm voting for. Obviously, I'm for it, not against it. But it looks like a lot of investors don't know how to vote. So in this video, I'm going to be going over pretty much everything you guys need to know on how you guys can vote for the Tesla upcoming shareholder vote, which is pretty an important one because we're going to be voting on Elon Musk's already agreed upon 2018 compensation package, which if this gets declined, there's going to be more uncertainty, more FUD, and more pain for the stock to come, and obviously for the investment. And here's the thing, guys. We need Elon Musk in the long run if we want Tesla to become a, 10-20 trillion dollar company. We need him. We do, at least for another 3-4 years. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But before we do, I do want to give a shout out to my 10,000th follower on X, Lucy Dorsey. Thank you so much. And everyone else who's been following me on X, we just broke the 10,000 following mark, which is just absolutely a sheesh moment. Thank you guys for following me on X and even here on YouTube. And if you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, then you guys are missing a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of entertainment, a lot of knowledge, and a lot of, fun stuff regarding Tesla and other investments, even though I don't cover them as much. But at the moment, majority of it is Tesla. Every now and then, I like to, throw in some Nvidia and Amazon and stuff like that, which I do have some in mind in the future. But if you guys aren't following me on X, then you guys should, because I post a lot of juicy stuff there really frequently. Unlike YouTube, you gotta, record, you gotta edit, you gotta post. This takes a long time. But on X, every hour or so, every 2 hours or so, I post. And you guys are missing a lot of juicy stuff if you guys ain't following. All right, smash that like button, guys, because I'm gonna be showing you guys how you guys can vote for the Tesla's shareholder meeting thingy that's coming. Let's go! I'm gonna be going step by step here. If you're in the US, if you're outside the US, I'm gonna be covering it all. So first things first, we're gonna take a look at the shareholder vote guide on Tesla's website on how you can vote with your Tesla shares. Now, at first, I thought this is gonna be a very simple procedure, but it turns out that every single broker is different. So some people have it, some investors have it easier, some have it harder. I did not know that. I thought it was going to be straightforward and simple. But according to Tesla's website, if you have pretty much any of these brokers in the United States, if you're in the United States, you guys can easily vote by checking your email for the email address of id@proxyvote.com, emailed to the same address that's associated with your broker account. You guys should be getting this ID proxy. Now, for a majority of it, it's the same thing, but for example, Robinhood, it's going to be no reply at robinhood.com. And for interactive brokers, it's interactivebrokers@proxydocs.com, and so on and so forth. But the main thing is, it looks like all of them are going to send you some sort of a proxy vote email so you guys can go in there and log in and vote. Now, some of you guys, well, most of you guys probably didn't get this email. So the second best thing you guys should be doing is phoning your broker and asking them that, hey, where's my proxy number? Where's my control number? How can I vote for this thing? And they'll tell you step by step on how you guys can do it. Now, here is the interesting part. I have 7 portfolios. 6 of them are non-bank related, and 1 of them is bank related. For all 6 of them, well, 5 of them, the 6th one, I'm going to be going step by step showing you how you guys can actually vote. But for all pretty much 6 of them, I could vote. I got my proxy number, my control number, everything, and I could vote easily. But my bank, when I called my bank, they said that I can't vote yet because the shareholder meeting is not here yet. Even though I told them that I have done it through the non-bank, my other brokers, I've done it already. And so they're like, yeah, we haven't opened hours yet, which is just ridiculous. And some of you guys are facing the same thing. Yesterday on Spaces, when I had the space open, a viewer by the name Peter did mention that when he called his bank, they give them mixed, answers. Like, one, the voting has ended, which is absolutely false. The voting doesn't end until June 13th. And the other thing they told them is that it's not ready yet. So there's 2 days you can vote, which is ridiculous. And if they're telling you this, you guys should be taking note, asking them what 2 dates I could vote so you guys could be ready so you can vote on those 2 days. But these are the banks. The banks are not as lenient or as easygoing as a non-bank brokers. And I love the non-bank brokers. Voting, by the way, guys, started from April 29th all the way till June 13th. These are the dates. Write this down. These are the dates that you guys can vote. Depending on the broker, the bank brokers, they can only do it for 2 days. And I think it's June 11th or 12th. But please confirm with your bank. Call them and ask them, get inquiries. All right. Now here's the thing. What you guys should be asking for when you guys contact your broker, you guys should be asking for proxy number, control number. Either or is the same. And if we go to the proxyvote.com, because this is where you're going to go and make your vote, it's the control number that you guys need to get from your broker so you guys can put here and get started. Now, if you're outside of the United States, like I am, I'm Canadian, Tesla has an all other brokers section here. If we click on it, we're supposed to get these 3 separate emails, and obviously I didn't get any of them. Any of these 3 emails I did not receive. So the best thing you guys can do here is to contact the broker. Now, I understand some of the brokers out there don't allow you to vote. I know it sucks. And some of them out there say that, okay, you tell us what you want and we can vote on your behalf. But there are some brokers out there, I think there's some in Europe, that just won't allow you to vote. They just say, no, you can't vote. We don't do it. So we just, we stay abstain towards the whole thing. If you're outside of the US and you want to vote, and you don't get these 3 emails, the best thing you guys can do is contact your brokers and ask them how you guys can vote and ask them for a control number as standard as normal. That's the best thing you guys can do if you guys are outside the US and if you didn't get an email here. Again, guys, I'm in Canada, I'm Canadian. I had to contact my broker to get all that set up with the control number, all that kind of stuff. The only one that's giving me a hard time is my bank. That's the one. The other non-bank related ones, smooth sail. It's very easy, very simple, and I'm gonna go over it with you guys right now. So here's my control number. Obviously it's blurred out because it's personal information. You don't want this number to go to anybody else, just you. You just put that in and you click get started and it takes you right to the vote. There's a couple of links here that you guys can click on to read more about the company. But if you're a long-term Tesla investor, you guys already know about the company. You guys don't need to click on these things. And then the questions start. You can either be for it, against it, or abstain. And the X mark over here, it just refreshes the whole thing. You can't really, avoid any of the questions. You have to vote for all of them. If you're not sure, you can abstain. And if you just want to go with it, just go with the board recommendation as it says here. It's either for or against, whatever they recommend. You can go based on that. But if you're not sure, you can always click abstain and stuff like that. The 2 main things that I'll be voting for, absolutely yes, is Elon's compensation package and moving the state of corporation from Delaware to Texas to get away from that corrupt judge. So these 2 for sure, and the rest of them you guys can go ahead and read whatever based on your intuitions. You guys can click for, against, or abstain. Once you're done, you just scroll down and click submit. And then once you submit, it says you voted. That's it. Done. Simple and easy. If you want to go through it bit by bit, it could take you as maximum as like 10, 15 minutes, 15 minutes max. And if you've already done it before, and I have 7 portfolios, so I got to do this 7 times. I know exactly what I'm voting for every single time now. So it takes less than literally 1 minute for me to do. And that's how you guys can vote. It's really simple, very easy. The only frustrating part, guys, is getting the control number from your broker. Some are easier than others. Others are harder than others. For example, going through banks, they're a pain. But going through a non-bank broker is super easy, super, official, fast, and just right to the point. But it's that easy, guys. So to recap, step number 1, check your email for the proxy vote email. Depending on what broker you are, check in your junk, in your spam. Make sure, just check if it's there, cool. If not, step 2, contact your broker. Ask them how you guys can vote for the Tesla upcoming shareholder meeting. And ask for a control number. That's important. Step 3, once you got your control number, you go onto the website proxyvote.com, you put in your control number as we just did, and you start voting. And then you click submit, and that's it. You voted. Simple as that. The hardest part is just, talking with with the brokers, seeing what their policy is, see how they're doing it. Again, with the banks, and for other people that are going through the banks, they're just having a hard time. Even with my bank, they're giving me a hard time, even though I told them that my non-bank brokers already gave me the control number and I'm done. I've already voted for them. I'm finished. Why are you being difficult? There's things in our policy. We just can't do it until this, until that. So just follow up with them, see what the dates are, and mark it on your calendars and make sure you get the proxy number or the control number, and you guys can vote. And that's it, guys. It's simple as that. So I hope you guys found value in this video, because I know a lot of people are having a lot of struggle with this. The amount of overwhelming comments and questions about this, I just had to make a separate video. And as promised, here is the video. So if you guys found value here, smash that like button. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then you guys will definitely enjoy this video. That's right. How many shares you need now to retire off Tesla? Not financial advice, but it's just interesting. As someone going all in Tesla stock, it's pretty interesting. And guys, make sure you support the channel by getting your I Bought the Dip t-shirt, because if I've been buying this dip, and then there's other shirts as well you guys can browse and look towards too. And subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.